Welcome ladies and gentlemen to another deck showcase. Today we're showing you an OTK deck based around the Tripper Mercury. So what does the Tripper Mercury actually do? Well, what the Tripper Mercury does is if you tribute summon him using 3 tributes, he then makes every monster your opponent controls turn to face up attack position and lose attack equal to their original attack. He can then attack twice during a battle phase. So basically this means if your opponent has any monsters on their board, they will turn face up attack position and they'll lose all of their attack down to 0. And since the Tripper Mercury can attack twice during a battle phase and he has 2000 attack, he will OTK your opponent at 4000 HP. So how are you going to get these 3 tributes? Well, using Zane's new skill Cyber Style, which when you activate it, it allows you to play 1 Proto Cyber Dragon from outside of your deck for every 1000 life points you have below 4000. You will aim to lose 3000 life points so you can have 3 Proto Cyber Dragons on the board, therefore 3 tribute monsters. And here's where it gets a little bit more difficult, as the only way to get this 3000 damage is to take 3000 damage without killing yourself. So this is where the rest of the deck comes in. So this entire deck is about managing your life points. You're going to have only Kuribohs, and all these Kuribohs are going to be used to make sure that your opponent doesn't kill you, but still lowers your health enough to activate your skill. So if you don't know what each of the Kuribohs do, I'll go through them real briefly. Sphere Kuriboh, when your opponent swings at you, you can activate him to change that monster to defense position. Normal Kuriboh, when your opponent swings at you, you can activate it to take 0 battle damage. And Winged Kuriboh, when your opponent destroys it by battle or by card effect, and it goes to the graveyard, it then makes you take 0 battle damage for the rest of the turn. So basically the first 2 are used to manage your life points to make sure when your opponent swings at you, you only take up to 3000 damage. Or Winged Kuriboh, which is used to make sure that you take no battle damage that turn and to delay the game further. The Flute of Summoning Kuriboh is a really important card in the deck. First of all, make sure you notice it is a quick play effect, so it can be used at any time. Basically, it adds 1 Kuriboh or 1 Winged Kuriboh from your deck to your hand, or allows you to special summon one of them to the board. The reason this is so useful is you can use it during your opponent's battle phase to add any Kuriboh to your hand, so then you can use it instantly to stop you taking damage. You can use it to bring any of your Winged Kuribohs out into the board so that you'll have a monster on the board to make sure you don't take damage the next turn. And most importantly, because this is a special summon, you can use this to help summon the Tripper, as it can be used as an extra tribute. So this can be used along with your skill, so you only have to take 2000 damage or even 1000 damage if you have 2 of these, to then get your Tripper out onto the board. So obviously there's only 1 copy of the Tripper, so the easiest way to get the Tripper to your hand is to use Gold Sarcophagus. What this card does is it banishes 1 card from your deck, and after 1 turn you'll then add it to your hand. The good thing about Gold Sarcophagus is it can also be used to search for other pieces for your combo, so you can use it to add a Trundae to your hand, or any of your Kuribohs if you need any of them earlier on. Speaking of Trundae, this deck runs 3 Trundaes because obviously this is an OTK deck. You want your opponent to have 0 backline when you activate your Tripper to make sure that it cannot be stopped when it's trying to attack your opponent. What Trundae does is it returns all set spell and trap cards to their owner's hands. This deck also runs 1 copy of Anti-Magic Arrow. This is specifically for Amazonas matchups, as Amazonas have a continuous spell that makes it so whenever you attack into one of their monsters, it banishes your monster. And I'm yet to test it, but I'm pretty sure Anti-Magic Arrows stops your opponent activating that card to remove your monster and banish it, so you can keep attacking. So that's it for the cards that are actually in my deck, but I do want to point out that Card of the Soul can be used in place of Gold Sarcophagus to search for the Tripper if you don't own that many Gold Sarcophaguses. I know it's an ultra rare. This is because Card of the Soul can be used to search for any monster from your deck that has sum of attack and defense equal to your life points. So as long as your life points stay at 4000, you can use Card of the Soul to search for the Tripper. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for the talking part of this video. The rest of this video will be 5 gameplays showing this deck in action. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, comment if you've got any questions. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.